Paul, it doesn't feel like we should be talking about a 2-0 defeat there. We've matched them.
I'm probably going to disagree a little bit with you. I thought first half we were excellent. Thought we did first half. I don't think we did enough second half. We didn't really trouble them. We didn't work their goalkeeper enough. But I'm so pleased with what we did first half. I thought it was a great reaction. I didn't think we deserved to go a goal down. It's a bit of a weak goal to give away, and the penalty. I mean, there's a couple of things on it. I mean, we've allowed it to come back into us when we're trying to stretch them and get in behind them. We've made wrong decisions. I don't think Jokkel's aware that the lad's coming behind him and he brings him down, and it is a penalty. I think there's some real fine margins in the first half that, you know, you look at Luke's shot that goes against the post, you look at Gibbo's, it goes through the keeper's hands and it's the flipping crossbar instead of going in. I mean, I've seen the penalty appeal, it's handball, you know, I just don't get it, and I'm sick of talking about the number of times we probably should have had penalties. And I don't believe it, but people keep telling me it'll even up over the season, so we've got a shed load of pens to come. And that was the first half, but I just don't think we did enough second half to really go and trouble Derby County, who I thought showed their experience, showed their nous, killed the game when we had some momentum. First half, the goalkeeper goes down as if he's got a calf injury when there's probably nothing wrong with him, but it kills our momentum. Second half, we're getting up a bit ahead of steam and Mendes Lang goes down. And that's clever. That's clever football, you know, to manage games that way. And I think they showed a better football nous than their experience came through, which we didn't quite show.
Our penalty appeal, we're hearing that it's the explanation that it hit the thigh then the hand, and that's why it's not given. But that's a penalty anyway, isn't it?
Well, I think it's a penalty because he blocks a cross. I mean, I don't actually know the rules. I'm not actually sure the officials know the rules, if I'm going to be really honest with you. I thought there was some strange decisions of playing advantage when there's no advantage today, stopping the game and taking our advantage away when we could have had an advantage. So, but again, I'll say it's not the referee that's lost the game today. We've conceded 2 sloppy goals against a strong Derby County side, let's remember as well. And that's the sort of biggest disappointment. I think we have done some good things in the first half, but then second half we just haven't been able to continue it.
And the 2 goals they've scored, other than the Collins shot at the end where he's blazed it past the angle of the post and bar, they're the 2 moments that they have, and we've been punished.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you're playing against stronger sides. They've got that little bit of clinicalness about them, and they punished us for those little mistakes. I can't think of many other saves, if any, that Jokkel's had to make. But the truth is that's football, and they showed their experience, they showed their level of players, and we weren't quite able to go and produce it ourselves.
Do you see the positive right now, Paul, that we have matched them through the 90 minutes?
Yeah, I see the positive from the first half without a doubt, and that's what I've said to the players. They've got to believe that in themselves, and they've got to be able to go and replicate that on a more consistent basis, because the first half there was a hell of a lot of good things, and we troubled them, we gave them problems, but we didn't quite get to that level second half, unfortunately, and we come away with nothing. But we've just got to dust ourselves down and get ready to go again.
It's that tweak that you do sometimes by pushing Mel's forward, that gave us the momentum through that second half of the first half.
Yeah, well, they changed their shape to start the game, which allowed their left back Forsyth to get out, and he kept getting forward. So we decided to change the shape and just go, and I thought Mellish caused a few problems. I thought Jordan Gibson was excellent today. I thought he played really well, probably deserved a goal out of it, or at least an assist. We've just got to keep going. You know, we've got to keep pushing on, keep trying to improve, keep working as hard as we are, because there's no way I can fault the effort the players have put in today. I think they've put a real good shift in, and that has to be the basics for us. We've got to do that. And now we've got to get ready for the next one. It's
another of those games, isn't it, where we've been in it, but we've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like I say, first half we probably deserved to get a goal in the way that we went about it. First half I thought we showed real good control. Even second half I thought we had spells where we did. Probably didn't cross the ball into the box enough. When we got into that final third, we let ourselves down with turning and coming back out. And it's just trying to stay positive. That's the big thing we've got to do. There's a lot of good things. I mean, the attendance today shows that as a football club we're doing a lot of good things right. and we've just got to keep banging away and keep hoping that we can keep producing more consistent performances and get better results.
And that attendance again, the fans stay with you, don't they? They stay behind to clap the lads. That shows that they think we're doing something right.
Oh, without a doubt, I think we can't fault anything there. We've just made some silly mistakes to cost us today in a game where I think we've shown we're able to compete and we're able to do a lot of good things. Unfortunately, when you step up a level, if you don't take your chances, you get punished for them.
Is this all part of that settling in process that you've mentioned?
Yeah, probably is. Yeah, I mean, I don't want the settling in process to go on much longer. We've got to adapt a lot quicker. I think we've come into this game on the back of 3 decent performances where we've had a win and two draws, and we wanted to carry it on today in front of a really good crowd. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do that. We always knew it was going to be a tough game. I just think we could have made it easier for ourselves if we'd have been maybe had a little bit of luck first half, maybe been a little bit more clinical, and then maybe if we just defended our box a bit better than they did.
Yeah, having said that, I mean, defensively we were so solid. It again comes back to those 2 moments, the only 2 moments that we really gave away.
Yeah, they are, but again, the higher you go with a better quality of players, you get punished for them. And the striker's punished us with his, obviously with the first one, and then getting across Jocko to be brought down for the penalty. But we have defended well. We've defended our box okay. I think it's just fair to say that they defended theirs better.
Some of the link-ups, some of the passages as a play, they really are pleasing to watch.
Yeah, I think we've got good footballers. I thought Callum Guy showed good control in midfield. Owen Moxon got on the ball. Jordan Gibson was excellent. We've created some good opportunities. We just have to keep being positive, keep believing, and keep working as hard as we possibly can to get the next result.
Carlisle City Tuesday. Paul, what do you do with the group this week?
Well, the group who haven't played today will be playing on Tuesday, because it's the next game for us, and they have to go and do it properly. It's an opportunity to get some minutes under the belt, and they have to go and do it properly, and that's all I'm hoping.